Hi Monta, this is your reading, and I'm starting off with a past issue that I feel is quite relevant now. I see you asking for help, and I'm even picking it up as I look at your photo. When someone puts on a show of happiness and completeness, but they want someone to read in between the lines and say, you know what, I could do with a little bit of help here. And I feel that's quite relevant for you. As if everything's all roses in the garden, all happiness, but for some reason you seem to be saying, look, I want to get noticed, I want you to, you want help, but you don't seem to be asking for help. And I can't quite tune into why. Maybe a feeling of you not wanting to let people down, but for some reason I feel you saying, I want you to notice my needs. And I feel you battling this. This is again the past issue, but it feels quite relevant to now, as if you're putting on such a lovely, happy. I feel you giving off a lovely, happy energy, but I also feel you saying, you know what, this is a struggle, I could do with some help here. So moving on to the present moment with you, the present. And I'm picking up a release now, as you letting go, releasing the reins on things. It feels very taking a step back, and the image what it feels like to me is when you're in a car and you're a bit nervous because the car's going very fast and erratic driving, you make sure your seatbelt is all nice and tight and secure, and then when things sort of ease off, you can loosen your seatbelt a little bit and start relaxing a bit. And I feel that's the current moment with you. It just feels like things are relaxing, as opposed to how they were. So I feel a want for you to say, yes, I've managed to do this, and I've got like some kind of accomplishment, as if you're saying, yes, I've succeeded, moving on. Again, I feel you withholding something, as if you're holding, as if you have. I feel you more clued up on the situation. I feel that's where you are now, but clued up, fine, and that clued up and feeling, that clued up feeling, I feel is within a certain area, and out of that area, you're not too comfortable, as if you don't want to go any further, as if, okay, I've done what I needed to do, this is as far as I'm willing to go. Like people, when they try to conquer their fears, they say, okay, right, I'm not going to go the whole hog, this is good enough for me, be grateful I've done this. Like, I don't know, so suppose someone had a fear of swimming, water, they was quite happy to stay in the shallow end, but they wasn't quite ready to go into the deep end. And I feel that's something where you are now. So I'm picking up now some advice for you, and you are ready to move on. You are well protected. You know where you need your protection. You are ready to take that gamble into the next step, to move across, to go even further, to push your boundaries. You know how to protect yourself, how to be cautious around certain things, and keep hold of that. That's going to be your safety net. You're experienced. Sometimes when we injure our skin, when it grows back, it's that much tougher, and I feel you are that much tougher and stronger to go forward. but don't. I still feel you need to be moving on with caution. But I feel that's something you know about moving on with caution. I feel you are ready to go that next step. Keep your wits about you, your barriers, moving forward. I don't feel like I don't feel the need to say to you, okay, drop your guard, go forward. I'm not picking that of you. I'm saying move forward with caution. Keep your guard up. Be aware. Keep your eyes and ears open. You know the signs, what to look for, the gut feelings, and you'll be okay moving further forward. So to condense that, I'd guess I'd be saying move forward with caution, but you know the cautions procedures to put in place for you to move further forward. So staying with this advice for you, don't just sit down, be the wounded party. You can move forward. Don't let this experience you've had, don't let it pull you back and stop you moving forward. You're not the wounded party sitting back. You can move forward with caution. I still feel you need to move forward with caution. The caution feels quite relevant for me to tell you that, but move on with caution. Don't sit back and say, okay, I'm damaged, I can't move further forward. You can move forward. Use that caution to give you that confidence to take that next step. So, how do I see things panning out for you? I do feel a little bit of a wobble when you think, oh, okay, I'm not quite sure, but I'm getting another image in my head of the last episode, the last series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And I don't know whether you remember the very first challenge they had before they went to the jungle. They was on that building and they walked out, and once they walked out they had to touch a pole and then walk back again, and this was really high and the plank was wobbling, and it was very scary for them. And I feel you going out on that plank, reaching out, doing what you need to do, but coming back again thinking, oh, okay, I want to get back down again. But the main thing is they achieved the target, and I feel you achieving your target but coming back thinking, cool, but I feel you doing it. That's the great thing about it. You are going to come back thinking, oh, that was a bit nerve-wracking, but you are going to do it, and that's how it's a great thing. I feel coming up for you. So I feel you facing a challenge. Yes, it's going to be nerve-wracking. You are going to be moving forward with this caution. You're going to succeed, and once you've done it, you go, oh, I've done it, and then come running back. But that's not a problem because you would achieved that target. So that's it's a great reading. I enjoyed giving this reading to you. As with all the readings on this group, please remember to leave me feedback to let me know whether I managed to connect with you, and if you've got any other information to add to it to help me understand what I've got. So many thanks to you and many blessings. Thank you.